We are back with former Speaker of the House, Fox News contributor Newt Gingrich and his beautiful wife, Callista. They are here with some exciting new projects to tell us about.
The political power couple, each releasing a new book today. His is a political thriller. It's called Treason by Newt, and Hail to the Chief, Callista's 6th edition to her Ellis the Elephant series. And I think it was 2 books ago you actually brought Ellis the Elephant into the studio, but today, where is he?
That's right. Well, today, Ellis is resting in Washington.
I don't blame him. It's a busy news cycle.
Congratulations. So why is this book so important? I mean, I'm raising a daughter. The last time I interviewed you, I didn't have her in my life. So now I do, and I'm taking this home to her, and it's so important for her to learn about politics. But why did you write this?
Well, this is the 6th book in my Ellis the Elephant series, and this book is about the American presidency. Ellis learns about our greatest presidents and really how they've led throughout our nation's history. And this is so important for our children because, you know, we're just weeks out from our 45th presidential election, and our kids need to know what the presidency means. And to do that, they really have to learn about our greatest leaders.
Sure.
And this is what I hope for in Hail to the
And if they
Chief.
don't read it, they're going to end up in a Jesse Waters feature and
Right?
making a total
That's
jerk of themselves.
That's absolutely right. You know, it's so important to learn our American history, and unfortunately, a lot of our kids aren't doing so today.
Sure, and the book is terrific. I read it the other day, and Ellis goes back in time and meets some of a few of the presidents. And in the back, you actually have thumbnail sketches of all the presidents. It's got to be daunting, though, when your husband is Newt Gingrich, who is a really famous historian, to be doing something of historical nature, because you're kind of worried, well, maybe that part, Newt, that is right?
Well, we do talk a lot, and we outline these books together, and, you know, I do a little fact-checking with Newt once in a while as well.
So, Newt, you decide to leave Ellis in the dustbin and not worry about Ellis. Leave that
In the
to
garage.
Callista
In the garage.
And you want to write Treason. Is this to counter Callista?
Well, first of all, never assume I'd leave Ellis.
Okay, you're right. You're right, absolutely.
I don't want Ellis back in Washington to hear that and go, oh, my God.
Okay.
Is Newt leaving me?
That's good.
Wait, are you saying your elephant watches television?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And well, it's just Fox and Friends, of course.
Every morning.
Tell us about Treason.
Well, we started, as you know, last year with Duplicity, and what we wanted to do was Pete Early and I were working on putting together a way of seeing the way that terrorism intersects with politics and the way it divides us. So we started, for example, in Duplicity with a Somali American in Minnesota running for Congress, while his brother is the #2 leader of Al-Shabaab, the terrorist group.
This is as timely as today's headlines.
Oh, I know. So this is volume 2, and here what we do is we have 2 terrorists who are American government officials, but who are now loyal to ISIS, really based on the revelations about the Soviet spies in the 40s. And what would it be like if somebody very high up, for example, in the FBI, had actually converted and was loyal to ISIS and was operating on behalf of ISIS?
Ooh, that's scary. How do we make sure that's not happening now?
Well, you can't. That's why this is very timely, because it raises precisely the fundamental counterterrorism problem, which is if you have a movement which is deeply ideological that you can pick up on the internet, and you have somebody who converts. Well, what if they're really high up and they're really smart and they really decide, you know, the way I can really help, I ain't going to Syria to be a terrorist carrying a gun. I'm going to stay right here and undermine the American government. And so this combines a lot of action with the very real maneuvering inside the bureaucracy by people who are in favor of ISIS and Islamic supremacism.
What's the jeopardy? A nuclear bomb?
Well, I mean, the ultimate jeopardy, and the reason I worry about this every single morning, is they're sooner or later getting a nuclear weapon, whether it's from North Korea, from Iran, from Pakistan. I mean, people should not underestimate 9/11. If it had been nuclear, you could add 2 zeros, it'd be 300,000 dead or more. And so we really have to be aware. There's a Hillary Clinton quote from a speech in 2013 that came out this morning where she said, terrorism isn't really a threat to the U.S. Let me tell you, the morning a nuclear weapon goes off in the United States, we will never again be the same country, because we will be so traumatized by the scale of human suffering.
Luckily, it is a novel. It is called Treason. Newt, congratulations. And Callista's brand new children's book is called Hail to the Chief. Congratulations to you as well.
All right, good job, guys.